Hamburg in Germany, the setting for the Bet at Home Open, an ATP World Tour 500 tournament played in the heart of the summer clay court swing. Fans of the red dirt just cannot stay away from this very special venue. On the eve of this year's event, tournament director Michael Stich was joined by Australia's Pat Cash as two legends rolled back the years.
What did you do with Michael, Pat?
It's clear that he's frightened of me now.
We're just going to travel back in time a little bit, and hopefully we have a good match and the crowd is going to enjoy it, a little bit of nostalgia before the real tournament and the real guns fire it up.
I know he can serve aces and hit winners, but you know, I still move around the net pretty well and serve and volley okay, so you know, I can get in there and stay with him and attack, and hopefully we'll play some good tennis and entertain the crowd.
Away from the Rottenbaum Tennis Centre, last year's champion Fabio Fognini had the chance to enjoy the view on the top deck of RMS Queen Mary 2. The Italian joined Michael Stich in Hamburg's harbour for some mini tennis.
It was really fun, especially because I was playing with Michael. That I told before, it's like a idol for me because he was playing his best tennis when I was really young, and you know, I was on the TV and watching him, the trophy of Wimbledon and too much tournament. But at the same time, yeah, I really enjoy. It was something different. I enjoy a lot.
We tried as an anniversary for the Queen Mary 2 and our tournament having such a long tradition to bring those two together and to set up the tennis court here today with the beautiful skyline of Hamburg in the background. And I think even Fabio Fognini was so amazed just walking on this ship basically and seeing like how big it is, and I'm impressed too.
And the biggest story in Hamburg this year was the breakthrough performance from one of the ATP World Tour's brightest young players. On home soil, 17-year-old Alexander Zverev won the first tour-level match of his fledgling career, beating two-time Kitzbühel champion Robin Haase. But the youngster didn't stop there, beating three more top 100 players, including 5th and 11th seeds Mikhail Yuzhny and Santiago Giraldo.
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know if I'm dreaming or it's the real life, but I'm really happy the way I played, and I'm really happy to get a win like this. Right now it's an amazing feeling.
Alexander Zverev is one that we're really hoping who can do pretty well. The prospects are really good, and I think his surroundings, his team, everything, his talent is really promising.
It's my home city. I mean, I think you always play your best tennis at your hometown, and I just think this court is really special to me, and I really like to play on it. And in front of such a big crowd, in front of my home city, it's really an amazing feeling.
Back in 2011, ATP World Tour Uncovered profiled his older brother Misha, a former top 50 player. But little brother Alexander tagged along, and it was clear, even at the age of 14, that this boy was ready for the big stage.
I was born with a tennis racket in my hands, and I saw always my brother playing, I always saw my parents playing, and then I always wanted to play myself. And that's how I started tennis. There's still a big difference between me and adults players and juniors, so I still know what I have to work on.
He prefers to be called Sasha, and he's come a long way in the 3 years since. In the semi-finals of the Bet at Home Open, Zverev lost to David Ferrer. But no shame in bowing out to a world-class star, ranked at the time a mere 278 places above him. But what a breakthrough for the boy from Hamburg. Zverev is now into the world's top 200. Expect to see a lot more from Sasha in the months and years to come. Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, the clay keeps coming. We're at two more 250s in Umag and Gstaad. And heading to America, we go stateside as the Emirates Airline US Open Series kicks off in Atlanta. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news and chat with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.